Good morning, and thank you for joining us for New Mercies Weekly Starters. These are short episodes that are aired every Sunday morning with the aim of helping us to start each week with the Word of God. Psalm 118 verse 24 declares that this is the day that the Lord had made. We will indeed rejoice and be glad in it. The grace of God has once again kept us and brought us into a new week. In this week's episode, we want to look at gratefulness. We've often heard the statement that God does not like ungratefulness. This statement, I believe, is made in reference to how God repeatedly poured out his love on Israel and the sons of Jacob, but they would still turn to false God, and so God's wrath was repeatedly kindled against them. According to dictionary.com, to be grateful is to be warmly or deeply appreciative of kindness or benefits received. Simply put, to be thankful. In a time when everything seems to be going haywire, it can get frustrating when we look and see that things are not progressing the way that we'd want them to. But we have to be careful that we do not become ungrateful in the sight of God. We have to be careful that we do not find ourselves despising or looking down on what we consider to be quote-unquote small blessings. Yes, this so-called new normal has been a hard pill to swallow as everything seems so uncertain. But we have to remember that we serve an unchanging God, and we have to keep faith in the unchanging hand of God. Deuteronomy 26 speaks to tithing, but I appreciated when Moses said in verse 11 that we should rejoice in every good thing which the Lord thy God had given unto us and unto our house. If we should be honest with ourselves, we'd see that there are more blessings in a single day than we're able to count. Being alive is one of the greatest blessings that we sometimes take for granted. Being able to breathe freely without an oxygen tank is another one of the greatest blessings we've received. And yet look how many times we've taken the very breath that we've been granted to complain. I know that our current situation may be very uncomfortable as the reality stares in our faces daily. I also know that it takes a whole lot more willpower to be positive in this season rather than just to accept things for what they are and to simply sink into despair. But today I encourage you to change the narrative. Count the many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. These are the lyrics to Count Your Blessings written by Johnson Oatman Jr. in 1897. When we start viewing life in this manner, it becomes so much easier for us to appreciate the little things. As we go through this week, let us aim to be more grateful, to be more thankful in the things that God has blessed us with, in spite of what it looks like around us. God bless you, and we meet again on Tuesday.